Roosevelt instituted a new program. Out of the box, lucky me, I could have a 1-year training and then go home. Well, I figured, well, what the hell, that sounds pretty good. Sure enough, Congress voted an extension of 6 months. And then Pearl Harbor was hit, all in the same month. I was in for keeps. And I trained with the infantry until we went overseas. Well, back in those days, I don't know what they do now, but a captain would have 45 people, and he was the captain of that company. Finally, we got overseas. We came to this place. I said, okay guys, this is going to be your home for a while. Well, we unpacked our stuff, and we were there for about a week. And then we were called into action. And we went with General Patton. In the war, you have your front lines all spread out. And then when you move, then the medics come in and pick up the wounded. And then we came in and picked up the dead. We had 10 guys, I forgot to tell you. We were a team of 10 people. And we're the ones who had to produce dog tags, take them off the dead. My job was to kneel next to this guy, tear off his shirt, and get his dog tag. Well, he's frozen. He's frozen in that snow and ice. I picked up a guy once and his face stayed in the ice. They never knew what you were going to pick up when you roll them over.
Wow.
Those poor guys never had a chance. I cried about them, my friends.
Did you know some of these guys?
Oh yeah, that's right. I was part of that company until I got hurt.
Did it stay with you for most of your life? Did you have any troubles with the, what they call before PTSD?
I didn't carry on, but I could still. I can't remember what we did. So far gone. But it was. I knew the work was going because my work. I got his dog tag, and those maps told me where he fell, and that went to the headquarters, and that's how the parents, the letter carrier, would take that letter to the parents of this boy. Okay? I'm the guy that delivered the bad news. Your son has just been killed. Well, now you all read about the the biggest shell they had.
Oh, Big Bertha shell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to go through a tank.
Yes.
Well, my story is that by the time this shell has penetrated one side, the shell, the nose of that shell is not sharp anymore, and it can't go out the other side. So what happens, that shell is in there burning and swimming all over the place because you can't get out. And so we went in there one day, and oh, it was too hot to go in there. So we said, we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll come back the next day, and we'll come back. And an officer came, you guys going to leave them fellas up there forever? Get out there and get them out. Okay, we'll do it. So when I got down, of course, when you come into a tank has two drivers, a left and a right, and the guy up in the top, and then there's two more in the back loading the guns. It was 3 lumps of jelly. I never saw a body, no arms, no legs, but 3 lumps. And so I said, how are we going to get this guy out of here? I can't even touch him. And somebody said, well, I'll go and see what I can find. He come back with a pitchfork. And I took my bayonet and I cut off the handle so I could work in a small area. And I dug this guy, okay up there, okay. And now I go back to griping about the raincoats. Whoever made those raincoats gave Uncle Sam a run for his money. They leaked like a sim. The guys didn't like them, and so they threw them off. And I picked them up, and we rolled them up, put them under the driver's seat. And when we see a guy with no head, well, we're looking for the head. If you find a head, you can at least put the head and wrap it up in. I sent people to 4 different cemeteries, and I never saw one. I never saw an American cemetery, and I must have sent hundreds of guys. But that was somebody with a big truck. The big trucks were lined up, and they wouldn't move them until they were full. And then when they were full, they go to the cemeteries. And of course, their cemeteries weren't created, so they took the German prisoners and made them dig. And so my bodies went into those